Do not sell Coutinho. I swear to God, I hate Tottenham right now. I made this video. It was prepared. I was already editing it, but then out of nowhere, a bid from Tottenham Hotspur, the interest just came out of nowhere. And it seems that Mauricio Pochettino have actually asked Philippe Coutinho personally, already calling him what would he say if to join Tottenham Hotspur. Interesting nonetheless to say. In this video then we're gonna be covering that. Breaking news, and we will also be debunking the news that's surrounding him to Arsenal. I will give you my opinion on whether at the end Philippe Coutinho should leave or not, so let's get right into it. And before we start off this video, be sure to check out our friends at BugaLuis. Links are going to be in the description down below. They offer many benefits like having Barcelona's newest jersey, pretty cool. Needless to say, they're not authentic kits, but their aim is to make supporting your favorite club more accessible than ever. What's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están? BugaLuis here. Welcome to another video here on the channel. And like I mentioned in my intro, like, what a way to screw me over. But actually, it's kind of positive in a way, because I would have just uploaded a video about Coutinho going to an Arsenal, and then just the news comes that he's now going to Tottenham Hotspur. So at the end of the day, I guess it's good for all parties. So what's the actual gist about the Coutinho situation at this moment? Well, it seems that yesterday, or the recent days that just passed, Coutinho was being linked to a move to Arsenal, and it all started from L'Equipe. L'Equipe was saying that a loan move was going to happen, 34 million up front, and then Coutinho will be allowed to leave to the Premier League, and Arsenal would pay the remaining amount of money the next following season. This was a positive way for Barcelona to get some cash inflow, and it looked all very dandy. But then it came Julien Laurens, I think his name, from France, from ESPN FC, and said that these rumors were complete BS. In no matter whatsoever, Arsenal were interested in Philippe Coutinho, so we started getting a lot of mixed bag of reports. If you ask me, I think this news coming from... What the flip just happened? But well, if you ask me, I think that news from Julien Laurens is much more reliable than that from L'Equipe. So I would completely say that Coutinho to Arsenal, never going to happen anymore. But Sky Sports just recently, like I said, came in saying that there's a plea from Mauricio Pochettino himself asking Coutinho whether he would like to go to Spurs or not. So this is where it starts to get a little bit more interesting, because Barcelona would much be interested in that option because they will get money up front. Apparently, Tottenham Hotspur will start negotiating around 60 million euros. I think that's what they would bid, first of all, to Barcelona, because we know that they want another playmaker. They have been interested in Bruno Fernandes, Giovanni Lo Celso, two players which can play in a deeper role, and then another one that can play kind of like in a number 10, kind of your normal enganche. And this is where Coutinho comes into play. Lo Celso, Fernandes can also do that job. They are planning to bring both of them, but if they don't be able to get either one of them, Coutinho then will be the option for them. And that's honestly good business from whatever Pochettino is planning, and that is something which I praise, because their team is starting to look very good. To make this news even much more reliable is that Christian Eriksen seems to be going for a late transfer to Manchester United. Manchester United were also previously going in for Bruno Fernandes, but people have been saying that they prefer to go to Tottenham instead of United. Situations like this, for instance, being that of Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is much more keen on joining the side from London than joining the side from Manchester. One has Champions League, one doesn't, so it will look good for his resume much more than playing on another Europa League team. So it looks all very positive, if you ask me. Very, very positive. I would say that Coutinho going to Spurs is a real option, so guys, keep an eye on that, because it can happen. You have my seal of guarantee. I really do see this being possible. But well then, is it still possible that Barcelona are considering the option of keeping Coutinho if this move to Arsenal now looks fake, and if it doesn't actually concrete and he doesn't go to Spurs? Could it happen? Could Coutinho staying at the Camp Nou for another season actually happen? I think it can. We've already have some hints into it saying that Barcelona are considering Coutinho as a midfielder now. For instance, in the squad list to the preseason tour to the 2 games in the USA against Napoli, Coutinho was a midfielder. And that's a big step up in the right direction if we were to keep him, because before Coutinho was only being touted as a forward and now he's a midfielder. So there's kind of an option. But in the midfield then, we would honestly have still, what, 10 players? No, I don't think so. It seems that Valverde still want to sell some midfielders, and he has made that very clear. He has also said that either Rafinha, Suarez. We also know that Arturo Vidal, Rafinha, and Rakitic are all the names that are being balanced, whether they should keep or whether they should go. I'm going to be making another video more specifically in Vidal and Rakitic, because both of them are of interest to Inter de Milan, but I don't know whether Barca will be willing to let both of them go. I'm not too sure. And in the time being, if any of those goes, hypothetically, would that space remain for Philippe Coutinho? Is it possible that Coutinho could take their space in the midfield? Not so fast. I still think that Sergio Roberto is that guy over there. Roberto is literally confirmed 100% that he will be a midfielder this year. So then, where Coutinho still slots in? Well, Frankie de Jong, it's a CDM now for Barcelona, for Ernesto Valverde. In the last 3 games in the preseason, he has always played in a deeper role. He has never been in a higher midfield position. And that's a little bit worrying if you ask me. Perhaps to his benefit or to his detriment, that's for him and for Valverde to decide. But Valverde seems to be thinking of Frankie de Jong just as a CDM, and he wants to transition him slowly into the midfield to replace Sergio Busquets. It's not a worse option, it's not a bad one. So with that also in the cards, Coutinho could possibly be a backup to either Arthur or either start alongside him. So just to give you a picture, we could see Coutinho and Arthur one side, then we could see Roberto and Arturo Vidal on the other, and then we could see Busquets and Frankie de Jong here, and then Carles Aleñá just entering whenever someone is injured, or even further forward. We know that he can play there alongside Coutinho and alongside Sergio Roberto, so it's not really out of the cards. If you ask me, considering this, could Barcelona possibly keep Coutinho? I would say yes. I would say yes, it's in consideration. But with this news from Spurs, I don't know. I think Coutinho will leave to Tottenham. It makes a lot of sense. It really does make a lot of sense. In the first iteration of this video that I made, that Spurs ruined, like I was almost published, like literally almost to publish. In that video I said that no. I thought that Barcelona were gonna keep him. But in this one, now I think completely different. One news can really change everything if you believe it, and I do believe that Pochettino wants Coutinho. So let's wait and see, guys. Let's wait and see. So that's gonna be everything for today, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Be sure to leave me in the comment box down below. What do you think? Do you think Coutinho will stay at Barcelona? Do you think he will take a plane all the way to London? And if he does, then it means I will be watching him probably play with Spurs, because I am going to watch the game between Tottenham and Newcastle on the 25th of August to their new stadium. I want to see their stadium because it seems very flashy. So me and my dad are gonna go there to watch that game. So who knows, maybe I will see Coutinho playing in a Tottenham shirt. Interesting. Who knows? Maybe.